In the last video, we talk about who should start a community website and why this is the right time or best time to start it. So if you already have audience, maybe your students, maybe your clients, maybe your customers or your followers, and somewhere in the back of your mind, you ever thought that, what if I had my own space where all these people they can interact with each other and not just with me? If that thought has ever crossed your mind, then this video is for you. Because today I'm going to tell you the 5 steps, the 5 important things that you must do before you even start building your community website. There are two kind of people who generally go for starting or building their own community website. One is someone who already have an audience and wants to bring all of them together in one place. And the second kind of people are someone who got inspired from a platform, maybe from a YouTube video or a podcast or a blog post. And they thought that, I should build something like this. And here is what both of them actually, do next. So I've seen this behavior is that they once they have an idea, they buy a domain, they buy a hosting, they buy a plugin that is needed for building their community website, and sometimes they hire a developer upfront and start spending money before they figure anything out. And the result is after a few months later, the project is dead, or maybe their interest is gone and money is wasted too. So I'm going to share these 5 steps so that your project does not end like this. And the first step is to define the purpose of your community. The number one reason community fail is not because of the bad technology, it's because of the bad answering to this question. The question is, why would someone join your community and not just scroll the Facebook and Instagram pages? So you need to answer this in one sentence, and I'm gonna give you a format. Like there should be a format of this sentences. Like this is a community for who and to what, so that they can achieve what. So you have to answer it. For example, like a community for Indian fitness coaches to share resources to get more clients, or a community for home bakers in New York to learn, share, and recipes and grow their business. So it could be like that. So the tighter or the more specific your answer will be, the stronger your community will become. The broader the niche, if I say, I can say it in this word, like broad communities dies and niche communities, they thrive. So before you think about design features or plugins, write this one sentence down and everything else will be flows from it. The second most important step is to validate before you even build. So uh, this is the step most people they skip it, and I will say it's the most expensive mistake they make, because they spend weeks and sometimes month building a beautiful website. They buy plugins, they pay for hosting, they spend money on on developers, designers, and then they launch and nobody comes to that community website. So here is what I want you to do instead. Before you build anything, test the idea. Like start a WhatsApp group or maybe a Telegram group, or tell the existing audience or post on social media. If people join and they actually talk, you have the real community idea. But if it's silent, then you just save lots of your money. I'll say, so once you have 50 to 100 people showing real interest, that's the right time to invest in building your community platform. But if third step is to decide the pricing model for your community, whether your community will be free, paid, or mix of both of them, because this decision going to change everything. The feature you need, the plugin you're gonna use, and how you're gonna make money from it. So you have to decide it early in the stage before you even start building your community site. And if I talk about WordPress, then here WordPress sign basically, depending on your model, There are different plugins out there in WordPress that you can use. So there is BuddyPress, BuddyBoss, Pepso, and now there is one more plugin in the market called Buddy Next. So you can check out I will provide the link in the description of this video. Basically, this plugin is launched by uh, Webcom Design, the company behind BuddyX theme, which is already available in WordPress.org as alternative for BuddyBoss theme. So your membership model will decide like which plugin or theme you should choose for your community website. If you are not sure like which one will be best for your idea, you can drop a comment in this video, or you can book a 30-minute free consultation call. I will provide the link in the description of this video. The step number 4 is to make a plan of must-have feature in your community website. Don't overcomplicate your community website on the day one, because think about it, like remember the first day when when we used Facebook. We took some time to figure out where the things are, how Facebook works. And some of us, they still when there is when we have to find a setting in Facebook, we still Google it, where is this setting in Facebook. So same as like that your community members are. So when you create a community platform, they take some time to get used to with it, and get comfortable in that platform. So keep it minimal at launch. Start with the core features like member profile, so that people can feel like real people, not just username. And you can add activity feed so that when somebody logged in, they see something on the screen. And you can add one space or group where people can they where they can communicate with each other. So there should be a space for groups or conversation. And there should be basic messaging so that people can send messages to each other. So step number 5 is find your development partner before you start. So this is the most underrated, I will say, and most important step in the entire list. Find the right development partner before you even wipe code your platform, or before you even install or buy any plugin. Because a good developer will not just help you in building the platform, um, he will also be your thinking partner. He can help you clear your idea by asking the right questions, and he can tell you what's possible and what's outside your budget. He can tell you choose the right plugin for for your specific use case. He can help you in setting up hosting that can actually handle your community traffic. He can also help you building an onboarding flow so that a new member does not get lost. And he can also help you avoid a common mistakes that waste months of your time. So finding a right development partner before starting your community is very important step. So fine, that's it for today. If you are a coach, a course creator, a hobbyistic, or a local entrepreneur, a community website is one of the best thing you can build for your business. And if you want to build it in WordPress, BuddyPress, BuddyBoss, Pepso, or BuddyNext plugin that is recently launched in the market, I'm here to help you. You can book a 30-minute free consultation call with me. The link is given in the description of this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more such helpful videos related to community sites. So see you in the next video. I'm Naveen from Buddy Developers. Have a good day. Bye bye.